YouTube, what's good? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? It's your guy one more time, Desert LX Jr. And I am back with another fragrance video. Okay, so my Smell Good family, what's good, man? Hopefully y'all are great. Hopefully y'all are fantastic. Hopefully everything is just going beautiful in your guys' lives, your loved ones, your businesses, whatever it is that you got your hands involved in, man. I hope that it is going well. Okay, so I'm excited about today's video. I finally jumped on the hype train, so to speak. Just got into fragrance, man, the other day that is running rampant in the fragrance community. It is a Middle Eastern fragrance, and you know, I'm very excited to get into it, give my thoughts about it, and just to tell you that Lattafa has done it yet once again. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the review. Well, I guess there is one thing. JomaShop.com. You can get $10 off any order of 150 bucks or more right now by using the code DEDRICK10. Don't hesitate. This code is not going to be around forever. I think got a couple more weeks left with the code, and then that'll be it for it, okay, for now. All right, so thank you to my friends over at JomaShop.com for providing this opportunity for the Smell Good family, and hopefully you guys take advantage of it. Again, DEDRICK10 for with any order that's $150 or more. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it, man. This is a beauty, man. This is a beauty. I really like what's going on here. From the house of Lattafa, we have Khamrah. I think I'm saying it right. Khamrah. Somebody out there saying, bro, it's Khamrah, bro, or you know, something like that. But I think it's Khamrah. That's what I think it is. Okay, so of course, what is this? This is an apparent, inspired by 1A 1B inspiration of Kilian's Angel Share. All right, Kilian's Angel Share. All right, now I've smelled Angel Share once before, and just off basis of the only time I smelled it, there are some similarities here, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what I think of the scent, where you can wear all that presentation. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so this thing came in yet again, another dope box. Lattafa has some really good presentation. I'm a sucker for good presentation. I know some people, you know, not really with the box, or it doesn't matter, but I do like a good presentation. If I can get some with some good presentation, man, you might have your customer for life, and Lattafa does that over and over and over again. All right, so here we go with the box. You have this black and gold box with this gold trim, and then this sort of interchangeable wood style at the bottom of this thing, kind of like a gold, a beige and a gold brown, a goldish brown type of vibe. You have Khamrah right there in the middle. You have Lattafa at the bottom. You have your identification sticker here at the top left on the back. Nothing on the back as well. The Lattafa logo right there in the middle. And then on the bottom of the box, you have a whole bunch of words. A whole bunch of words. Now, this is an EDP concentration, 100 ml, 3.4 ounce. And the batch codes for the Lattafa fragrances are not on the bottle, they're on the back of the box. But I don't care about that. I'm not really gonna get into all of that right now. Sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Presentation is like, oh, so it opens up, my bad. So it opens up and it sits like in this pouch right here, but then you get this gold mirror, like it's just dope. It's a nice box. The wording on the mid, this is just a dope presentation from Lattafa. So of course the fragrance, I guess I could put it in there. The fragrance sits there, so you get it like this here. You get it like this here. All right, you unbox it. There it is once again, and then the fragrance comes out. All right, so the one thing about Lattafa, what they've been doing, they've been snapping these caps on these bottles, bro. It's been so hard for me to get to get the tops off these things, bro, but we're gonna try right now. This is no exaggeration, dog. Like, I'm trying not to pull the atomizer ring off like I've done with some other ones, but here we go. All right, you got the, I'm gonna try to just place it on here real quick. But you got the square glass, reminiscent of the Angel Share's oval, you know, whiskey glass or whatever. Very, very, I guess I gotta put it back on here. Very, very similar in style. You got the engraved cuts and everything on the bottle. You got the gold Lattafa square in the middle with Lattafa, Khamrah. Have some wording, some scripted wording above that, and one small sticker at the bottom, and then of course the Lattafa at the top. All right, so a lot going on to break down with this bottle, but let's get into what you came for. All right, so let's go ahead and get this on the strip, man. We're gonna talk about now, but of course I've already smelled this, but I just kind of want to walk through with my first impressions of this thing. All right, so here we go. Atomizer is fantastic. Really got this push forward atomizer here. The scent is in the air, and I love it, man. When you can spray something and the scent just goes into the air, you can get a nice whiff of it, man. Yeah, so what I remember in the opening, immediately you do get a sense of Angel Share by Killian. You do get this apple, boozy type of opening that just pops off right up top. And then that apple is accompanied by those dates, and that vanilla is starting to creep in. I love the note of dates. It's rarely used. Another fragrance that you get dates in is John Barbados' Vintage. I picked that up in that fragrance as well. So immediately when I saw dates in the breakdown of this thing, I said, yeah, man, I'm really, really interested in that. So yeah, so this stuff is really, really nice. This is kind of up my alley, my speed, so to speak, for the upcoming fall season that is apparently started, but it hasn't made it to the where I'm in Florida yet. Matter of fact, we're dealing with a storm or something right now. So, you know, y'all know how it is if y'all live in Florida, but you get some good quality here. I did get a bit of a slight, I have to smell it again in the opening, so I don't want to say that. Don't want to put any type of negative connotation on this thing, but in the opening, it's a big pop. A lot going on in the opening, but this thing is starting to settle down. Apple, dates, vanilla, little nutmeg in here as well. Kind of smells like it, like a bit of a cinnamon or a cardamom in here as well. I haven't looked at the official breakdown in a while. You know, when you see so many videos on YouTube, you kind of hear what the notes are, but we're about to go to the official note breakdown now. All in all, this thing smells great. I mean, it smells great, and I can't wait to wear it. It is a unisex style of fragrance, so women can wear it as well. Like I said, the similarities are definitely there with Killian's Angel Share, but this thing kind of does its own thing after the initial, I want to say 5 minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. This thing kind of starts to build its own DNA, but still have those resemblances from Killian's Share in the mix for sure. All right, let's go to the note breakdown. So, you know, of course, this thing is a fall fragrance, something you can wear in cooler weather, a date night fragrance, an intimate fragrance. You know, me, I kind of do what I want to with my fragrances, but this would be definitely something for the evenings, date night, intimate, you know, settings, you know, small, I ain't gonna say small party. Yeah, you can really wear this at any type of event, whether it's a big or small, but it's definitely something that you don't have to run away from if you're in an intimate setting. All right, so what we get up top with this thing, all right, we get bergamot, nutmeg, and cinnamon. Okay, so I definitely picked up the cinnamon. In the heart, you get dates, praline, that's where that additional sweetness is coming from, tuberose, and in the base you get myrrh, roasted tonka bean, vanilla, benzoin, amber, and agave wood. Okay, so I don't really get much of a woody vibe from this thing. I don't get it, not really at all. I'm really getting a lot of sweetness now. The praline, the vanilla, the amber is really starting to come out. I do get an apple something up top, but the notes from Parfumo Net are not stating that. I mean, I tend to not go on for Grantica as much because Parfumo Net seems to be a little bit more accurate. But I definitely caught some apple up top, but I'm not getting that in the note breakdown. Maybe a combination of that bergamot and nutmeg kind of giving off an apple feel, but yeah, very nice, slightly gourmandish style scent. I can tell it's going to be a really good performer. Obviously, can't speak to the real performance of this thing because I'm not haven't worn it out into the field just yet. But of course, I will be doing so, and a full review will be coming on this thing for sure. But all in all, first impressions, you get this nice, sweet, slightly boozy, slightly gourmand style of fragrance that is unisex. Male and females can wear this. It is going to be a fan pleaser. It's going to be attractive. It's a lot of positives with this scent. A lot of positives with this fragrance. I am happy to have this. I'm not sure if I'll ever own Kilian's Angel Share. I'm not sure. But if this is, you know, as close as I get to it, I'd be okay with that. Now, this thing is running rampant on the price, all right? So I see this thing going as high as 80 bucks online, all right? So I was able to get lucky and catch it from one of Chaos Fragrances community links. And I got mine for around that $45 mark. Like I said, I've seen as high as $70, $75, even $80 running on Amazon right now. Now, the Lattafa line, people always ask, well, nah, man, you know, people running this for $25 or $30. I wouldn't dare pay the $70 or $80. Well, why not? You ain't gonna pay $100 for Dior Sauvage again. You're gonna pay $100 for a Burberry Hero or something like that again. You know, like, this fragrance is worth that dollar mark, but we're fortunate enough to get it for such a fantastic price. All right, so I said that to say, don't let the price deter you. If you really want this and you're questioning if, man, is it worth $70? Yes. The answer is yes, it is. I hate the narrative of this Middle Eastern thing. Like, if you can't get it for the $25 to $30 range, if it's up a little bit in price, that means it's not worth it. I don't agree with that. Now, to each his own on the quality, to each his own on what you think. Like, that's not what I'm speaking of. I'm speaking of my opinion that this, you could pay $70 for this and be totally happy with the juice and what you get with this thing. The presentation as well. That's all I'm saying there. But all in all, I definitely recommend this. Our first impressions, I give this thing a 7.5 out of a 10. It may go up once I do the full review, but our first impressions, I'm going to give this thing a 7.5. Okay, very nice, sexy, sweet scent for the fall. Fan getter, mass appealing, attractive. You're going to be a winner and you're going to come off like a winner, a boss, a man who knows a little something. All right, if you got on this juice right here. So once again, from the house of Lattafa, we have Khamrah. Dope bottle, dope presentation, very good juice. I like it. All right, so full review coming at a later date. This thing is drying down. I'm still getting that apple thing. I'm gonna check out Fragrantica and get back to y'all what they say. But matter of fact, let's do it now. You know, why wait? All right, why wait? But because, you know, Perfumonator is not, you know, not listing it whatsoever. So I'm just curious if they say something different on it. And they don't. They do not have the note of apple. So I'm guessing that bergamot and that nutmeg are kind of giving off that apple feel to me. All right, so that's gonna wrap up this first impressions of Lattafa's Khamrah. All right, do you guys have it? Let me know down below. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? How close is it to Angel Share? Is it not Angel Share at all? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. This is a major popular fragrance right now in the fragrance community, and I get it. I get why. All right, so Smell Good family, man, meet me down in the comments. And if you know someone who's looking for the family, who wants to be a part of our family, let them know what to do. Log in to your YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let's talk about fragrances, man, down in the comments. That's it. All right, splacker up. Yeah, man. It's fall time. It's fall time. Splacker up. Splacker up. That was horrible. That was corny. That was terrible. And I'm aware of that.